Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We're here to solve this lockout line Sudoku by Christoph Seeliger for the qualifying round of the German Sudoku Championship. So the special rule of lockout line is that whenever you have two cells with a diamond linked by a line, then the difference between the corresponding digits must be at least 4, and this digit must not be between those. So this is the opposite of between lines. So I remember this puzzle being really not that difficult. I just hope I won't make a fool of myself by just messing up. So where is a good place to start? Well, definitely digits like this 5 are very restricted because this must have a difference of at least 4 with this. So this must be a 1 or a 9. And this 4 here needs a difference of at least 4 with this. And knowing that 9 is here, this can only be an 8. And this must not lie between 4 and 8, so it must be either a 9 or 1, 2, 3. And looking at the given digits, it can only be a 3. Then 7 here means that none of them is a 9 here. So that 9 will have to be here. I can't put a 9 here because there will be nothing outside the interval between 1 and 9. So 9 can only go here. And finally, this is 1. And this is not between 1 and 5. So it must be between 6 and 9. So it has to be 6 or 8. This 7 here needs a digit as low as 3, but 1 and 2 are not available, so this is a 3. This is outside of the interval between 3 and 7. It can't be 1 or 2, so it has to be 8 or 9. One of them here has to be a 4, and it can't be with the 6 because the gap between 4 and 6 is not at least 4, so 6 must go here. And 8 goes here by Sudoku because of this 8. So this is now 4 and this is 9. And we can see that 2 is definitely outside this interval. With this 2 and this 2, we need a 2 here. But 2 wouldn't work with a 1, so 2 goes up there. This must be at least 6 because we have a gap of 4 between the two. But well, only 6 is available. But I was about to say because of 7, this digit must be smaller than 7. So, well, it had to be a 6, and this is 5. So let's do some Sudoku here. We need a 3, no, sorry, we need a 4 and an 8. Here we need 1, 6, and 9. So this is 6, 1 and 9 there. Here we need 3, 5, and 7. So that's not 5, that's not 7. Let's see about this. This digit must be at least 5, and it can't be 6, 8, or 9, so this is 5 or 7. And this is bigger than that. But if I try to put the 7, there's nothing bigger than that. So it has to be the 5, and the digit bigger must be the 7. Is the only one available, seeing those, seeing this, then that. This digit here must be distance 4 of this, so it must be as low as 4. It could still be 2 or 3, but no, because if I try to put a 2, there's nothing left that can be outside the interval between 8 and 3. So this will have to be outside the interval. With 3 or 4 here, this will have to be a 2 or a 3. So 4 here with 2 or 3, 3 here with a 2. In here I need a 6 and a digit with a distance of at least 4, so it will have to be 6 and 2. So that's the 3, that's the 4. We see that Christoph has forced many of the gaps to be exactly 4, and from what I remember are the very few such puzzles that I solved, This is a very common situation. Those are 2, 6, and 9. Those are 4 and... No, sorry. This is 2, 6, and 8. Those are 4 and 9. And there's already a 9 in this column. Here, those are 1, 7, and 8. So 7 is here. 1 and 8 there. Or I'm saying that 3 is not in here, so 3 has to be somewhere here. So that's the 7. But let's move on to this. So because of this one, this is at least 5. It can only be 5 or 6. But this must lie outside the interval. With a 6 here, I would have no suitable choice. So this is 5, and this can only be a 6. Here I need a 2 and an 8. Now, this must be 5 or less, but 5, 1, and 2 are not available, so this is 3 or 4. And this is smaller than that, so it has to be 2 or 3. All right, we know that there must be a 7 in here. It can only be at the bottom. And this can only be a 3. Well, actually, because of this 2 goes there. 4 wouldn't work just by Sudoku, but the gap must be at least 4. So this is a 3, that's a 4. And because of this 2, that's a 6, that's a 2. So the part that is relevant to the variant is finished. The rest is just standard Sudoku. So here we need 1, 3, and 7. So that's 7 here. Here we need 5, 6, and 9. So that's 5. That's 6 and 9. And this 5 makes this a 3. That's a 5. And that's a 6. Here I need 4 and 3. So that's 3, that's 4. And I think I get this 3 by Sudoku. That's 3, 9 and 1. 6 and 9. And that's an 8. What did I do? This is 2, 6, and 5. How I didn't break this puzzle is just a miracle. That's a miracle that didn't happen. So that's 4, that's 6. If I really didn't break it, that's a real miracle. So I need a 2 somewhere here with a 6. 5 and 6, and there, that's 5 and an 8. Right, so overall it was really an easy puzzle, and I would go as far as to say it was easier than some of the lowest pointer classics in the end. Except that it needs to have a thorough understanding of what has to be done, but once you get around to, well, once you get what the 2 constraints are, they interact very naturally with what Christoph created here. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon on SudoKanard.